Hi ladies. I'm sorry the lighting is so terrible. I am in my car and it's dark outside. I got home and after dinner, Jim commented, "Oh, I didn't realize how low we were on milk." So I get to run back out to the store and grab some milk. But it gave me a chance to record this video, so I guess that's a good thing. But anyway, that's why it's in such a lovely location, because I'm in my car. I just wanted to tell you, meal prep saved my life today. I was up super late last night working on editing a podcast. Next week, I'm publishing my first interview episode. I will be, I'm interviewing Brandy from Busy as the Bee. And so we were on the phone for not quite 2 hours, but quite a long time. And so I had to listen to it over and over and try to figure out what I could cut out so that it was like a reasonable length for people to listen to. Anyway, tangent. The point is, that's why I was up super late. And I was so tired by the time I started heading to bed that I just like completely spaced on making a plan for today. I mean, I've been planning literally every day for like over 6 months, right? It's part of my routine. But my routine was completely thrown off yesterday. And like I talked about in the last podcast about being flexible, I woke up this morning and was like, oh crap, I have to be flexible today because I didn't have anything ready to go. So thankfully, I had in my freezer some egg sandwiches. They're called Egg Witch. So they're like egg patties instead of bread. I don't know. I just thought they looked interesting. They're made by Jimmy Dean. So I had those in my freezer as kind of a backup emergency plan, thankfully. So I had one of those for breakfast with some cherry tomatoes on the side. But then for lunch, I was like, oh my gosh, I was going to have a salad and I didn't have it ready. And there was no time this morning because, of course, I didn't get up on time because I'm so exhausted. So I was like, I don't know what I'm going to do. I just have to go look in my freezer and see what I have. So thankfully, I had a whole bunch of jars, individual servings of this taco soup. And just so happens this is a recipe that I got from Brandy at Busy as the Bee. She had done like a live video of her making this soup before. And so I made a batch, I don't know, last week or the week before. And my husband won't eat it because he doesn't like beans and he's just kind of a picky eater. And then my son won't eat it because, I mean, I don't know, he's 3. Who knows why toddlers do anything they do. So he took one look at it and was like, no, I don't like that. So I had an entire crock pot full of soup just for me. So I froze 6 or 7 portions, I think, in the 16-ounce mason jars. And so thankfully this morning I ran out and was like, what am I going to do? Perfect. So I just grabbed a jar of that and took it with me to work. You know, it thawed out this morning and then I finished thawing it in the microwave. And then I had some carrot sticks and some individual little cup things of guacamole. And I think I've mentioned this before. Even carrot sticks, if I didn't have it separated out, I probably would not have grabbed it for lunch today because I would have said, I don't want to take the whole bag and blah, blah, blah. Thankfully, I had eaten some the other day and put the rest in a Ziploc bag. So it felt convenient to just grab the Ziploc bag. So I had carrots and guacamole as my side with my taco soup. And it was delicious and filling. And it kept me out of the drive-thru. It kept me from being hangry today. I didn't get to take an official lunch break because I had allergy shots. So that was another thing that I was like, if I don't take food with me, I'm literally stuck because I can't even run out and get something healthy because I wasn't able to leave for lunch. I worked through my lunch so I could go to the allergy shot. So anyway, you can tell I'm overtired because I'm super rambling. My point is, when I made that taco soup, I had no major plans for it. I just said, okay, I'm going to throw it in the freezer, whatever, so I'll have for leftovers. But it was like a total lifesaver today that it was out there. And I think a lot of times we tend to think that if we're not prepping an entire week or every single meal, that why bother, or, you know, it's not worth it to take the time to do it. So I just wanted to share that, like, it was so worth it. And just having things to fall back on when life happens is amazing. So don't ever think that, oh, it's just one recipe, it's not worth prepping, because anything that you can do can be a help, and it all adds up. All those little tiny things that we can do add up in the long run and can really make a big difference. You know, if I didn't have that, I would have either been hungry or had to eat a protein bar, or I would have been a lot more tempted by the box of chocolates in the office, which, by the way, I did have one, but regardless, in the past I would have like eaten half the box. So all right, anyway, I got to get out of here and go get my milk and get back home to my boys. But that was just a big thing today that was like, just made me so grateful that I had taken the time to throw things in the freezer and have a backup plan, because otherwise I would have been kind of in a bad situation. So again, do not tell yourself that it's not good enough. Any little thing you can do is good enough, and it can make a difference. So next time you're thinking about prepping one little thing, do it, because it could make the difference between a great day or a not so great day. All right, talk to you later, guys.